by Progressive. It is the good old-fashioned defensive battle here today. 9-6 49ers at the half. Dallas gets the ball to start the second half. He's Greg, I'm Kevin, and it's interesting, you know, we knew like both these defenses were really good, but for Dallas now with Tony Pollard, we saw him go out on a cart. How are they going to find explosive plays in their offense? They haven't had any.
Yeah, it's got to come through the passing game. They've got to find a way to somehow free up CeeDee Lamb. San Francisco defensively have done a great job limiting him to 4 catches but only 23 yards. Dak Prescott's going to have to win this game. And I know the first half, he threw the 2 picks. They were tough. Took him out of, an opportunity to kick a field goal there late. But he's going to have to make his legacy. We talked about that by bringing his team, carrying them this entire second half, putting them on his back, and winning this game through the air. Him and CeeDee Lamb got to make it most.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. A 9-6 game at the head of the third quarter. More on the Cowboys. We got out here at the top. Can we begin with an injury update? Tony Pollard, as we saw him carted off. He will not return to this game. A high ankle sprain. We saw him leaving in an air cast. Asking Mike McCarthy coming out of the field. He said the rest of the offense is going to have to make up for that. Here, Johnson to try to make an adjustment. Now, when it comes to the kicking game, McCarthy didn't mince any words. He simply said, listen, we've got to do better, referring to Bunny Bomber, where he would not commit or whether they would continue to use it or go for a 2-point conversion. Defensively, said we have to continue to do what we can to put pressure on Purdy. His message coming out here to the game, finish this game in the right position. We have the opportunity. We'll see what they're going to do. So much intrigue on this sideline, guys. Yeah, and I'll say this, if this team play like this the rest of the way, there's close to this field goal game. You got Monaghan coming off the drop from last week, had 1 block, which probably would have missed against Robbie Gould, who is 28 for 28 in his postseason career. So that obviously in favor of San Francisco. Both these teams, the top 2 second-half teams in the league. And so here we go. The winner goes on to the championship game next week. Dallas gets the ball in this second half. And Turpin anxious to return it, but it's still a second day. We get downstairs to Aaron.
Well, remember, Kat, when we had a chance to speak with 49ers defensive coordinator D'Amico Ryans this week, he said for Dallas, their biggest key to the game was stopping Tony Pollard. So when I talked to Kyle Shanahan going into the half, I said, if Pollard is out, which we know he is now, how does that change your game plan? And he said, it doesn't. He said, what I need to focus on is our offense blocking better. He said the Dallas defense is moving around, and we have to sustain these blocks. And the rest of us on offense, we need to pick it up.
Yeah, yards take to come by 136 for Dallas, 141 for San Francisco. Here is able to take the run game going. It's going to be tough to do against the #1 rush D in the league. Now Shire there on the tackle.
Something both these offenses really struggled with in the first half was their inability to be efficient on first and second down. Left them almost exclusively third and long situations. Plays into the pass rush, plays into the hands of these defenses. They have to find a way to generate big plays and be efficient on these early downs.
Close encounter with Quick. Touchdown speed. Touchdown a little short. Of the first down, it's 3rd and 1. Biggest point. Obviously, this would be 3rd and short. But 9 of the 15 third downs in this game have been 3rd and long.
Yeah, and I don't care who you have at quarterback, whether you have Dak Prescott, a veteran, or you have a rookie in Brock Purdy. No team wants to make a living in 3rd and 7 downs.
And Dallas converts on that 3rd and short. Noah Brown gave a good block out there, too.
Yeah, nice play call here. You'll see 2 high safeties. Jimmy Moore's kind of out there in the slot by himself. Dallas has 3 receivers, only 2 defenders there. Pretty easy math equation, spit it out. CeeDee Lamb, and he's got a lot of room to pick up first down.
Dak Prescott is the leading rusher in this game. In a game with Tony Pollard, Christian McCaffrey, you name it. And a shot here from Everton. this year. That fractured thumb is always a concern when you look at a hit like that. 2nd and 8. After a short game, we're going to 3rd down.
Yeah, really nice job there by Jimmy Ward. They try to give it Bosa, trying to take advantage of his aggressiveness off the edge with a little speed option. Jimmy Ward straightens it out. Dallas is going to go fast. They don't want San Francisco to be able to suck their 3rd down personnel into the game.
And it's 4th and 5, and here comes the punt team.
Another great job there by D'Amico Ryans. Great Greenlaw and Fred Warner. They were both up at the line of scrimmage, and on the snap they failed. You see Greenlaw, he got all the way up from on the edge of the line, picking up Zeke Elliott into the flat. Well, that might have been a little fast in his progression. He had CeeDee Lamb on his left-hand side, and maybe he had a shot to just put it on for the first down.
Short liner with Jackie Cloud catches it over. They just look like it looked like they were
Joseph number 1, and then he was kind of back scramble for the ball. Even though the 41 came up with it.
Wow, what a turn of events there. And for the first turnover for the 49ers comes on special teams. John Fossil fired up. Puts them in good position now. As McLeod with the turnover. Cowboys started from the 21 of San Francisco. The interception earlier makes a short-handed tackle there.
Trying to get CeeDee Lamb into the game. Past 5 catches, 32 yards. That's not the production, the explosive nature they're accustomed to him. So any way they can get him the ball, jet sweeps. They tried to get him in the slot a couple times on some quick game. Just a matter of time before it breaks. But as we said to start this half, this game's going to come down to Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb who can hold the passing.
Good throw. Down to the 10 and a first down. As you said, get him the ball any way you can, and that's how he used his legs for a 10-yard gain and his 1st and goal.
It was real physical. Nice shot here by Noah Brown, 85. He has Jimmy Ward on him, and it's just a nice physical run. CeeDee Lamb doing his best impersonation of Tony Pollard, putting his shoulders down and runs through the contact of Tremarius Ward. Picks up first down.
Cowboys have 3 tight ends. They're all lined up at the top of your screen. Outshire on the tackle. Dallas doing that formation. They do 3 tight ends a lot, and they use it a lot. But Peyton Hendershot hurt in practice yesterday, not playing today. That's a big injury for them, especially down here, 2nd and goal. Elliott. Absolutely nowhere. Nick Bosa.
Trying to get him on a little toss counter there, fakes the toss, and then come back to the left-hand side. You're going to see Noah Brown. He kind of becomes the lead blocker. Just nowhere to go. Tyron now he skips the right tackle, gets beat. Again, it's just 4-down territory, KB. We're going to say it a million times in this second half.
Let's go. Look over the line. Incomplete. That was up there on the tip. And now what do you do? You're setting up the field goal team.
Tell you what, he's lucky that ball wasn't picked. Zone defense, the ball popped over the shoulder pad that high. Lucky gets the ground. This is it. They're all eyes right now. All eyes in Dallas.
Scoring that extra point, 25 yards. And boy, does that have to feel great. A 25-yard field goal, he snaps that streak, and we're tied here at Santa Clara.
These are so expensive, Dad. Now Katie needs braces. Maybe try switching your car insurance to Progressive. You can save hundreds. I don't know, Dad. Maybe try switching your car insurance to Progressive. You could save hundreds. That's a great idea, TV Dad. But I said the exact same thing. Someday when you're a father, you'll understand. I'm his father. It's not a competition. Listen to your TV Dad. Drivers who switch and save with Progressive save nearly $700 on average. Miller Lite has more taste and only 1 more calorie than Michelob Ultra.
I've been doing this for weeks, and it still smells amazing. But there's no way down this stuff will keep this thing smelling fresh until the Super Bowl. Go ahead, try it for yourself with this coupon right here, where my finger is pointing.
Over 12 weeks of freshness. You gotta sniff it to believe it.
There's always a first deal on the Subway app, like this one. 50% off? That deal's so good, we don't even need an 8-time offer to tell you about it.
Wait, what?
Get it before it's gone on the Subway app.
The hiring process used to be the death of me, but with Upwork. With Upwork, the hiring process is fast and flexible. Behold all that talent. This is how we get love.
Sierra with hands-free driving offers the most advanced and luxurious pickup in its class. Yeah, it rocks.
This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast for any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the games without the consent of NFL Productions is prohibited.
Today's game is sponsored by TNC. We are professional radio.
Welcome back to the divisional playoffs presented by Intuit TurboTax here at Levi Stadium, Santa Clara, California. Brett Maher, a 25-yard field goal off the fumble on special teams from Ray McLeod. It's got to be so good. Missed 4 extra points last week. Had one blocked earlier today. Probably would have missed that one too. But gets on the board and gets good feelings going, and more importantly, ties the game. And he'll kick it off here. McLeod can take it out from the 1.
See y'all. He gone. Oh.
Across the field and hit out of bounds there. That's the way to make up for the turnover. With a 53-yard return.
You mentioned it. You want to talk about bouncing back from adversity. You go from muffing the previous punt return to having a 53-yard return. Great job there by the kicker stringing that out. That's really impressive there by Ray McLeod. Dealing with some bit of a setback there, and he responds. He sets his team up.
Jared Wright felt good about it.
Jared Wright was pumped.
Real long on the return for McLeod. That's 49ers set up. Trying to get McCaffrey going. Reed Walker used to Watson's in pursuit in the air on the field. They've done a great job on him today.
And this is something Kyle Shanahan kind of hinted at coming into the game. He said, all these last 6 weeks with Purdy, we've been so aggressive. We have not been afraid to let him let rip with the passing game. And he kind of hinted that today might be a little bit more traditional style, a little more ground and pound, try to run the ball at this Dallas defensive line. But so far, to this point, really not much result. At some point, what's gotten them here has been the passing game, being trucked and drop Purdy. I think here in the second half, they got to let it rip a little bit.
Samuel. He's in trouble. He's taken down by Lawrence.
The speed of this Dallas defense just jumps out at you when you put their film on. In this case, it's DeMarcus Lawrence, defensive lineman, Micah Parsons, of course. Most of these snaps, they've had 4 safeties on the field playing kind of hybrid linebacker roles. Dan Quinn told us, he said, I know they have some explosive players, some dynamic backs. We got ourselves a few of those too. And he felt really good about his matchups. And so far, he looks great.
Let's go. Purdy gets ready to go to McCaffrey. Incomplete. Donovan Wilson came on the safety blitz. And after the big kick return, Dallas gets off the field right away. Impressive.
Yeah, both these defenses have been put in some bad spots, and they've really responded. Whether it was holding the opponent to a field goal, or in this case, following the big kickoff return, forcing San Francisco to punt. But right now, Dan Quinn has a real good feel for what's getting Brock Purdy in this passing game trouble. And that time he sent the house.
Here's Wisnowski to put it away. They take some big time putting it in his all the way inside the 10. So a good punt by Wisnowski. Dallas has a long way to go. And so do we, all tied up at 9 in this divisional matchup. These two rivals going at it.
Come to TurboTax and don't do your taxes. Meet with an expert who will do them for you. So you can do not taxes. Into a TurboTax, 100% expert guaranteed.
So Einstein.
My network has gone kaput.
You tried to save a buck on it.
I got what I paid for. Not so smart.
Nah, you're still a genius. But there is a smarter way to save. Switch to Verizon. For a limited time, get Welcome Unlimited for just $25 a line.
$25?
And it's guaranteed for 3 years.
Brilliant!
Well, you would know.
I'm switching.
I think the bike's coming faster.
Now is the best time to switch to Verizon for just $25 a line, guaranteed for 3 years. The savings that last on the network you want. Verizon.
Are we here to win? Or are we here to enjoy some crisp barefoot Pinot Grigio? Sure, wine and football can be complicated, but enjoying them should be easy. Let's enjoy ourselves!
The pepperoni on Panera's new toasted baguette sliced a little thick to hold more flavor. So when fresh mozzarella melts over it, that detail will be big. Try the new toasted baguette from Panera. $1 delivery fee on our app.
This is Next Level Chef. All the drama takes place on a three-story kitchen.
We're on the top. Let's stay on the top.
Cook your way out of this basement.
It's a dungeon. The house so far. Open up or I'm going to break the door down.
She's hiding something.
Tomorrow is a case of the twist.
Oh my God.
Where is he? Where's the boy?
The team never saw coming.
Put down the gun. We know the truth. No!
No, Dick!
All Blue Black's Missing Christmas Unit. Tomorrow at 9 on Fox.
Today's game on Fox is sponsored by Intuit TurboTax.
Tie game here in Santa Clara. Something to keep an eye out for. CeeDee Lamb. This is what happened in the Lamb series.
makes that catch. It appears as though landing to the ground. You see him grab for that pinky finger, and then he takes the glove off. He indicates to the training staff, has that glove taped up those two fingers. He's back out there right now, but obviously he's the most explosive playmaker right now, guys. Have to see how willing Avery is to catch with that right hand.
Yeah, especially because you told us earlier, Tony Pollard's out for the game with a high ankle sprain. 9-9. Here's the third. There's a penalty as well. The indication is on San Francisco. Let's see.
Well, it's a great play call here. Eric Armstead, Nick Bosa, they're both on the sideline. So what do? First play, you take a shot. You go one-on-one. Best player.
Defense number 38. Penalty decline. Double play. First down.
Ball's a little underthrown. That's what gets the Amador Lenore in a little bit of trouble with the contact. CeeDee Lamb says it doesn't matter. Take finger, eye contact. It doesn't matter. They just split the field in one snap. Great identification. Understanding the best two pass rushers are standing on the sideline. As long as they're on the sideline, you got to keep that going.
I hate to say it can't be that bad. That's the longest play today by anyone. 44 yards, too.
They're having trouble stopping the ball. Yeah, they're going to remark it.
He's falling down off his feet and then surviving the ground, right?
I can't stress you how hard that catch is. To not only look up, you got the ball's a little bit behind his head, and to catch that with his hands all the way through the contact to the ground, that's a good time to get it.
That was almost intercepted, almost gone. In the end, it was just dropped. And it's second down. Tonight, the premiere of Fox's new crime anthology series, Accused. Each week, a new case, different defendant, and an unpredictable story hosting an all-star cast. The Accused series premieres tonight after the NFL on Fox. Cowboys coach Jumbo here. They've done it a bunch today. Avion Collins is that guy, number 76. Following that lead block and pressing his way down to the 40. So interesting now. It's got flip-flop Pollard and Elliott. This is Zeke's game now the rest of the way.
It is. There's been a lot of conversation. You mentioned it earlier in the broadcast about the usage of both Tony Pollard and Zeke. Zeke kind of found his niche in certain short yardage goal line situations. But don't know if this is his game. Zeke's going to have to play this one out like he did a few years ago. He was one of the best backs in the league.
Let's come at Prescott over the middle for Lamb. Incomplete. Warner had terrific coverage. That's a linebacker on a wide receiver, by the way. And it's 4th and 5.
And Fred Warner, he gets so much credit. You see, they bring pressure off the clock. That is such a long way to go for Fred Warner. He gets a lot of credit for being a tackler. Look, this is Fred Warner here. He's on the line of scrimmage. He is such a force and a difference maker in the passing game.
Cowboys gonna go. 4th down.
There's a delay game coming here.
There it is. Well, if you just tuned in, this is the injury to Tony Pollard in the first half, and you see that high ankle. I think Greg called it. It looks exactly like what happened to Patrick Mahomes yesterday, which was amazing that he stayed and played that game, by the way.
Yeah, it's every offensive player, every ball carrier's nightmare when the defender wraps his arms and then kind of just sinks his weight into the back of your heels. You just hope that your foot's able to get out from underneath the turf. We saw it yesterday with Mahomes and today with Pollard. When it doesn't,
it's a tough injury with the clouds. Just gets this time, and he fills it cleanly inside the 10. Well, after the big play to CeeDee Lamb, D'Amico Ryans' defense clamped down thanks to Fred Warner. What a game.
Oh, this is an upgrade. And away we go.
The best way to see the world is to experience it. With travel upgrades and private events, from Chase Sapphire Resort. Chase, make the moment what's yours.
You in my lane, you in my way. Cross that line, it ain't your day. I need myself, get on my way.
Oral treatment for COVID-19. Could it be right for you? If you have a high risk factor, like being over 50, heart disease, diabetes, asthma, or smoking, and you test positive, don't wait. Ask your provider about oral treatment right away.
I want to be quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. I want to carry 80,000 fans to victory. You know, nothing major. Rated everyone.
Introducing the new and improved taste of Pepsi Zero Sugar. Now more delicious. Zero never tasted so good. Try it now.
Every week, you see our stats. Just so you know, you see yours too. We see you, Gianna, leading 100% of your students to graduate on time. We see you, Daniel, training hundreds of other defenders to provide equal justice for all. We see all of you across the nation putting up the numbers that inspire change in your communities. We see you, change makers, and we support you.
Rivalry's back. Ninth playoff meeting for the Cowboys and the 49ers. Each of these teams has not won a Super Bowl since those mid-90s games. It's been a long time, and it feels like it. It's drama, it's intense, it's defense, and it's 9-9 with 5:58 to go in the third. And it's a movement there. Trent Williams looks like he got an early start.
I think DeMarcus Lawrence might have been in the neutral zone, KB. They might sort this out.
Nice job by Goldinovich and his crew. See, there's Lawrence. Clearly was in the neutral zone, so that'll make it 1st and 5. Give the Niners a little breathing room.
I'm just surprised that Trent Williams responded to the movement. Often you'd rather just see them snap the ball, take the free play, kind of throw it down the field, knowing nothing bad can happen.
Kessler trying to get him going. That'll be 1st down, up across the 20. Let's go downstairs to Eric.
I've had a chance to speak with Kyle Juszczyk this week, and he said, 10 years in the league has taught me all about patience. Right now, he said, I'm trying to teach that to my rookie quarterback who doesn't even have 10 games in the league, even in a season, really. And he said, last week during that Seattle game, I kept repeating to him, it just takes one play. It just takes one play. He saw that shot of them sitting together. It was something that was probably coming.
Yeah, you're right. This type of game, too. Well, it is going to take one play.
It's just scramble drills. Brock Purdy kind of breaks the code and really never throws the ball back across the middle of the field, but in this case, George Kittle makes a circus one-hand catch. Maybe that could be a little of a life in the passing game they've been searching for right on cue there.
Good for 29 yards. Off his hand, off his face. Nothing but net. Parsons is practiced for him. You gotta watch this again, Greg. I mean, this was insane.
He just sticks that big right hand out, doesn't stick, then it hits him in the face mask. And then he knows that hit's coming. He's a better personality. He is just a fun guy to watch. He can impact the game with or without the ball.
So I mentioned now that he busted a butt undercoat because he just fucked you so hard.
I think it's an important public service announcement. He's going to be getting an invoice from my tailor as I try to get my suit jacket.
Everything in a little bit of evidence maybe he can get to when he's been so quiet today. Dallas has done a good job on him at the first down.
You heard coming out of the hat, Kyle Shanahan mentioned to Eric, we got to block better. Right? There's got to be more rush lanes. These last two McCaffrey runs look a little bit more, what we're used to seeing from this 49ers offense. He's hitting hard, downhill, and he really will block up front.
McCaffrey again. Right out the gun. There's a little bit bigger hole. This was just before the series. Is that like a heating pad on the calf?
Yeah, so it's got a little heat. Some of those devices have a little stim unit just to keep the muscle. You can see him, he's clearly trying to keep that lower leg, back of his lower right leg warm. But the last few times he's touched the ball this half, he looks as explosive, get through the hole as ever.
Takes a break. Elijah Mitchell in the game now at tailback. Second down, Mitchell. In the ball, first down before Elijah Mitchell is running hard. And another first down. Yesterday, Kyle Shanahan told us they feel like this might have to be a game we win like last year's game. Just grind it, power through them, and they haven't been able to do it, but this drive is starting to happen.
Yeah, it all means off the big pass, all the play action, the deep pass, the great catch by Kittle. Something to make note, this entire series, Micah Parsons has been playing defensive end. He showed you earlier in the game playing off the ball, his ability to pursue sideline to sideline. Try to imagine he's going to be back. Yeah, look where he is now. He's back at right linebacker. Get him around the ball.
Lawrence Armstrong on the 6. Well, the reimagined Pro Bowl game presented by Verizon headed back to Las Vegas. See the Manning brothers as the AFC and the NFC head coaches in Skills Challenge's first ever AFC-NFC flag football game. It's Sunday, February 5th, 3 Eastern on ABC, ESPN, Sportsnet, and Disney XD. Quick throw, and James has speed on it, a chance to pick it off as he missed Ayuk, and it's third long.
So look here, TV, see if this ball was tipped. Yeah, he threw that ball right through the shoulder. I thought so, because he had Ayuk wide open on that little RPO quick slant. The ball actually went through bar and Diggs' hands.
And everybody over the right side. Now it's getting here.
It's a believable formation. Getting the ball into the left. There we go.
Third long. Blitz coming. Purdy in trouble. And he is dropped. The block is lost. There's a penalty though in the secondary. Hill says it's on Dallas. He's doing a dance at the 3-yard line.
See Don Wilson, he's matched up one-on-one. They bring the house. Holding.
So when you see him wrap like that, turn him, take him to the ground, quarterback still has the ball. Purdy was not down yet. It's the right call. And so it's 1st and 10. Final minute of the third quarter. It's been a George Kittle drive. The big catch off the face and now draws that better gain. It's 1st and 10. From the 15. Just saying. On the reverse, breaks the tackle, Kennedy flies, and Samuel nowhere. Maybe lost the yard or two. Lawrence and Barr were there, and now let's see what the flag is.
The penalty flag was thrown from way back behind the secondary of the defense pretty quickly into the start of that play to Samuel. Holding. Defensive wow.
So it goes from a loss on the run to a defensive hold on passing.
Right. And right now, the 49er fans are saying, wait a minute, early in the game, you showed me an example of the defensive lineman of San Francisco pulling the right guard Zach Martin on that exact same play. And you don't see defensive holding called often on the defensive lineman, but they called it that time.
Now, Cowboys in that wild card loss for 49ers last year. 14 penalties, up to 7 on this game. 1st and goal, final seconds, third quarter. Give, use it right up the top. Backwards now, then expanding at about the 2. As the Hughes chants come on down from the crowd. And that'll take us to the end of the third quarter. All tied at 9, but the 49ers knocking on the door when we come back.
Hey, you want to listen to Taco Bell?
Two grilled chicken burritos, 2 both plates, $2 each. Order on the app, only at Taco Bell.
As time going deep down the sideline, and checking
At Thomas J. Henry, our results speak for themselves.
Everyone in my family went on a carnival cruise. Maggie didn't come though, because she's a dog. Mom did things I've never seen her do. Dad was himself, and I met a girl who was pretty cool, I guess. Then I saw a bird.
Cool bird.
And Dad told us to put on custody, and we had the best time together. Please don't tell my friends who said that.
Our next speller is Marie Logan from San Antonio.
Can I get the origin?
Kerrville, Texas.
And definition? A place where everything is better. Known for their made-in-store tortillas, picked-at-peak produce, everyday low prices, and helpful partners. H-E-B.
Correct.
Great 49er alumni here today. Watch the game. Joe and Jennifer Montana is here. You have Craig in the house. Charles Hill. That's a power move having Charles Hill. They won rings for the Cowboys. 3 of them, 2 of them in San Francisco. Steve Young is here. Jerry Price. I mean, they had so many people down on the field. Hayes was down there. They had a ton of guys. It was awesome. And that's what this rivalry brings out, and that's why it's perfect that there's high drama here. We start the fourth quarter, 9-9 game. It has been such a hard-fought defensive battle. Look at the quarterback numbers. This has been the best drive of the day, though, for San Francisco. 6 first downs. They previously had 8 the entire game. And it's a 2nd and goal from the 2.
By this 49ers offense. Take a look here at the right tackle, Mikey Gracie. Watch the distortion on this double team. What he does, stacks the hole, he gets the linebacker scraping van direction. McCaffrey hits his head up the goalpost. He said it that whole drive, the offensive line came to life, sparked by the Kittle, one-handed catch. And that's the style of offense Kyle Shanahan was looking for, and it came at the right time.
Extra point is good. It was a George Kittle drive. I mean, this was just sensational. 30 across his body. 1, 2, off the face. 3 for 30 yards. They got him going. He got a big penalty as well. I mean, that's just absurd. And then, at the end, just for good measure, Greg, he decided to catch a spike from McCaffrey. Fair catch. And he fair caught it, which was smart. What did he do with it? Oh, he gets it to the goat.
I've been loving the necklace that Jerry's been wearing. He's worn that the last couple weeks. Pretty incredible.
I mean, that's just absurd. And then, at the end, just for good measure, Greg, he decided to catch the spike from McCaffrey. Fair catch. And he fair caught it, which was smart. What did he do with it? Oh, he gets it to the goat.
I've been loving the necklace that Jerry's been wearing. He's worn that the last couple weeks. Pretty incredible.
Skill is a piece of work.
Oh, man. Does anybody have more fun playing than him? He's a WWE character playing football. It's awesome.
Wow. So the Niners, after 3 field goals from Robbie Hall, put together the best drive. Purdy, a couple of throws, the run game got going, McCaffrey scores a touchdown, and now the ball goes to Dallas, of course. And as great as the defense has played today, we opened the show talking about a legacy game for Dak Prescott. Well, Dak, here you go. Plenty of time left, the entire fourth quarter. Looking for a stand. The MVP of the USFL made a Pro Bowl and almost changed this game.
Well, we saw Ray McLeod put the field earlier on a kickoff return. And this time it's Turpin. He starts on the sideline left, and then it's kind of a counter. He gets the ball back to the middle of the field. Give credit here to Robbie Gould. His body there just being in the way. Pretty much saves this from Turpin taking it back and running this game up.
First down, 6 right away. Gets a couple of blocks. And there's a penalty flag. I wonder if you want to call him upstairs.
Yeah, I'm with you, Kevin. I think the timing of when that flag was thrown, it came shortly after Fred Warner came over and laid a big hit on CeeDee Lamb. You can tell they're kind of talking it over, trying to determine whether or not the contact was his head or neck area. Let's see what Bill says.
There's no foul on the play. The receiver was a runner and not defensive.
Well, it was clearly not defensive. He was clearly a runner, and he doesn't get his next to call, but that's what they took it off. So it almost could have been a helmet shot. Yeah. So there's the call for no call. After the line takes for 6. That saved the first down and maybe a lot more as he now Shire with a nice tackle, and here comes the third and I don't know, a foot.
Bringing in the jumbo again here, Collins. That's had a chance to be a big explosive play. Al Shire has got enough. You take a shot on third, or you just get happy and pick up the first down.
That was an easy one for him.
Yeah, nice job here by Z. Kind of a goal line mentality of just understanding what you need. Trying to split through wide. Look at this. They got unbalanced. You mentioned they brought it in. They got 4 offensive linemen to the right. It messes up the gaps with the defensive players. Good play design to get that first down.
Davis was good. Wide open. He's got a step in the first down. Down to the 27.
It seems like every time CeeDee Lamb's on the outside, he gets a real soft corner. Each time he gets a little chatter come back, Yamador Lenore, after that first little chatter, thinks he's taking him deep, and he just turns around to come back. Pretty routine pitch and catch there in rhythm by Dak Prescott.
Yeah, and he's now over 100 yards, 111 yards on the game after a slight first down. No chance. Talanoa Buzzard came flying in there.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised. Typically, when a defensive player comes up, somebody's got to push out to him. That's where Tyler Smith and Connor McGovern are working. I'm not sure what caused it. Typically, there's some sort of alert, out, something that alerts them to go out and protect that edge. If not, you're handing the ball right off into the teeth of pressure. So these last 2 plays, D'Amico Ryan's kind of feeling, sensing that his defense is on their heels. What does he do? Typically in this fringe field goal range, you bring pressure. You got him on the first down. That time to force the quick throw. Another one of those 3rd and 7 pluses set up here that both teams have kind of majored in all day.
Touchdown behind Lambert, incomplete. Here comes the field goal unit with Maher. He hit a 25-yarder earlier after having his first extra point blocked. This will be from 43 yards out. He's back in order now. A couple in a row for Maher. The Cowboys get a field goal to get a little bit closer in this one. 16-12, San Francisco.
Sorry for interrupting your American sports game. Are you one of the millions surprised by Verizon and AT&T raising your rates last year? You have rights. I'm not entirely sure what they are because I'm not a lawyer, just a charming British actor. But I do know this. T-Mobile has price lock guarantee. That means they won't raise the rates of your talk, text and data ever. Join T-Mobile and experience Price Lock Guarantee. I guarantee you won't look back. That's a guarantee. Am I saying guarantee too much? Act now and get 4 new lines for $25 a line.
IBM. Let's create.
New Balance. We got now.
Amazing. Jerry, you gotta see this. Saying it. Trust me, after 15 walks.
Gets a little old.
Stop waiting. Start investing in E-Trade from Morgan Stanley.
This is the hotel breakfast.
These children like eggs.
When free hot breakfast is a must, be able to work for your free to stay. But that's Hampton by Hilton. Hilton for the stay.
Sponsored by T-Mobile with Price Lock Guarantee. T-Mobile won't raise your rate ever.
This time it won't be anything like the other time. This time I'll be the last time. Yeah, then and now, it's always big time when these two get together. Ninth time in their playoff history, and not a shock, it's a close game. 49ers up 5-4, 11:03 to go in the game. Cowboys settle for a Maher field goal. That's good news for them. The Maher has hit 2 field goals now, seems to be settling in. And now the 49ers will take over on their own 25. We remind you that Rihanna returns to the Apple Music Super Bowl 57 minutes ago. February 12th, coming up on the clock. So here is Purdy. We're talking to him this week, and you said it like we could tell him to call. And you're like, he's just so poised and so calm.
Yeah, just his presence, just you mentioned it, the calmness that he kind of exudes when you sit down with him and talk. He doesn't seem like the typical wide-eyed, kind of just happy to be in the moment. He feels like, hey, I belong here. You know? I'm not just happy to occupy this job for these couple weeks. Like, in his mind, he's the future of this organization. Like we mentioned, between the numbers, that's where this continues to go. Just a skinny post again, another version of this backside route combination. Hill runs so well. That's a top put there by Jiro. The safety doesn't feel like you're defending guys like Kittle and Kelsey. You want to get up on him and hit him. You want to get your hands on him and bang him at the line. Giving him a free run at you. That's a tough matchup for any safety.
And it all gives to Mitchell. Strong run by Mitchell. So we're talking about the poise of Purdy, which we noticed, but then there's Kyle Shanahan, been around a lot of quarterbacks. He said he's definitely the most poised rookie I've ever had. Quarterback and most poised rookie. You can just tell. I mean, I bet the moment can't be too big for you when you cross in the situation and you're playing so well, and now you're on a divisional stage against Dallas, and you know what? He's playing well today.
I love when Shanahan tells the story. He kind of went off script a little bit last week and ended up making a great play. He said he walked to the top and I was ready to jump him. And he just kind of looked at me and smirked and couldn't help but laugh.
Mitchell did not get there. They're third down. Yeah, he said when he makes a mistake, he comes over and, you know, like, he'll explain to me and he'll be keeping on the case. And I'm like, you know what? I see why he did that.
Absolutely. He's not just out there making things up. And, you know, there's something to be said for parents everywhere. Right? You have a kid who can go play in college. There's something to be said about sending him to a place where he can excel for 4 years, not looking over his shoulder every 5 minutes to miss one thing he gets in. 4 years in school, played a lot of ball, and has prepared him for this moment. Now 32. be in the throwing lane. We've said it time and time again. San Francisco itself, from McCurdy itself, throwing the ball in the middle third of the field. Make him throw the ball between the numbers and the sideline. Nice drop there by Ayuk, being friendly for the quarterback. Curtains on time. There's a dart right on your chest.
Mitchell, Patrick goes out. Give it to him, Elijah Mitchell. He's down to the 37. On the fringe of field goal range for Robbie Gould right now with 8 minutes to play.
He needs to find his mark. D'Amico Ryans on the previous drive, he did it with the pressure off the edge that led to the first down tackle for loss on Dak. Well, he needs to pull something out of his bag here. These last 2 drives, his defense has been on their heels. San Francisco's been able to pretty much run or pass at will. They need to generate a long sack. Something to change the momentum here.
Yeah, looks like they're content to call a timeout, and so they will. Timeout, San Francisco. Their first 7.5 to play. 4-point lead for Kyle Shanahan.
Chevy Silverado factory lifted trucks. Where will they take you? Silverado ZR2, Trail Boss, and Custom Trail Boss. Because adventure is everywhere.
Who says you have to spend more on skincare to get results? I power up my skin with Olay. It works. Guaranteed. Try niacinamide for strength, retinol 24 for smoothness, and vitamin C for brightness. I like to use them all. Olay. Face anything.
Switch from TurboTax to H&R Block Online, and tax season will feel just as good as all those other seasons, like award season.
You always believed that I could switch to a better online tax service. And I guess
Include last year's TurboTax return to switch to H&R Block.
In my world, numbers are everything. But my most important stat, my sleep quality. The new Climate 360 Smart Bed actively cools, warms, and effortlessly responds to me. Smart sleepers are 28 minutes more restful sleep a night. Game-changing sleep, only from Sleep Number.
I remember when I got my first glimpse of the mountains, I had to take a breath. I was determined to be out there.
Animal control. 3 guesses why we're here.
You're touching that thing. I was ready to believe this job was mostly dogs.
what if telling him your real wife is serious? Can we please see our better selves here?
Yeah, Emily, why don't you talk to my father?
Welcome back to the division playoffs presented by Intuit TurboTax here in Santa Clara. 49ers up by 4, 7.5 minutes to play in the game. Earlier today, on behalf of the NFL and the 49ers, Commissioner Roger Goodell volunteered to talk to the family of 49ers fan Nick Bonotto, take us to the Super Bowl. Sadly, Nick had to take away on January 11th in a 2-year battle with ALS. Fitting way, paid tribute to Dwight Clark, of course, passed away from ALS as well, and forever remembered for the catch in the 81 NFC Championship game. So here we go, 49ers on the drive. 2nd down and 5. Working his way inside the 35. Picks up a couple for their first level and a huge 3rd down here.
And you just get this sense if Dallas doesn't force a field goal try and they're able to sustain the rest of this possession. With the way things have gone so far, the idea of being down 2 scores seems pretty daunting. So this feels like with 7 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. This is a tough stop. They've got to make this a field goal attempt on this possession by San Francisco.
Patrick lined up as a wide receiver. Purdy. Looking for McCaffrey. That's the catch inside. How in the world did he hold out of that? Planned all over him, but he did. And it's good for 6 yards for the first down. This is one of those examples of Kyle Shanahan. He builds this two-man bunch, so he's going to use, he knows he can't get press coverage because he goes into the stack behind George Kittle. Donovan Wilson kind of falls down. He's able to just kind of replace where George Kittle exited on his inside release, and great accurate throw by Purdy, and probably the biggest third down conversion of this game so far.
See, McCaffrey goes down. You have to think that pass a little bit. Coming in on third downs on this into midfield here. Lines from Mitchell. Lines into the wall for 24.
Yeah, now if you're Dan Quinn, you know, they've been running it at you. You know there's an element of the clock now that's starting to come into play. But you can't fall in love with stopping the run. Kyle Shanahan, right when you do that, he's going to have one of those play-action shots. Don't you dare think for a second Kyle Shanahan's playing for 3. He knows how important it is to make this an 11-point game. So Dan Quinn's got to have his secondary playing the pass. Let the front 7 handle the run action. Blocking clinic here in this second half of this San Francisco offensive line. You'll see George Kittle. He becomes the second pillar, kick out. You can use him in so many different ways. Of course, the big play is the passing game, and he's such a dynamic blocker and such a game changer. We use him in so many different ways. And Elijah Mitchell, you mentioned McCaffrey, you pretty much just put him on the third down. And Shanahan has a lot of confidence in Mitchell, especially in the middle.
So they'll do it again. This time that can do it. It's Donovan Mitchell came in and submarined him. Or Donovan Wilson, excuse me. Donovan Mitchell, good NBA player. Fantastic. Different sport. Probably good. It's not in this game. I think so. 2nd and 10. Elijah Mitchell will go out. Time now becoming 5. Receiver, but I don't think he had the look he wanted.
No, I don't think Debo knew that ball was coming to him. It looked like initially all of the receivers to the right started to go out and block. Watch how far he goes down the field, and then he was like, oh wait, I'm getting the ball. Rob Purdy, you see he's going to kind of double clutch and then just kind of dirt it. And here's Debo standing. I don't think we're exactly on the same page there. Who was a blocker and who was getting the screen?
Now 3rd and 10. First down. And so the 49ers will send out the field goal team, trying to make it a 7-1 team with 3:34 in counting.
It's a big stop there. These last 2 possessions, we've said it, San Francisco's kind of had their way with this Dallas defense, but the fact that they're able to force a field goal attempt, keep this, assuming he makes it a 7-point game, gives him a shot.
28-yarder for Robbie Gould. And Gould is perfect again. 7-point 49er lead. 3:04 to go from Santa Clara. Ball's in Dak's hands.
A cyber attack can grind everything to a halt. Cisco Security keeps your company moving forward. Because if it's connected, it's protected. Cisco.
Did you know Google makes a phone? Do you know about its camera? Like the way it fixes blurry photos. It magically erases annoying distractions. And even fixes photos taken with your new phone. So now that you know Google makes a phone, you know what you're missing. Introducing the Google Pixel 7, the only phone engineered by Google. Every dream deserves a chance. By bringing our financial product into the classroom, Intuit has helped over 1 million students chase their dreams.
When you stop at better ingredients, better pizza, you also get better papatillas, better cheese sticks, better yummy this, and better tasty that. Get any two or more for just $6.99 each. That's the job.
Damn! I've never watched Patrick's Breakfast Jersey. Superstition. I need to be that person. Stay Farm personal price plan. It just helps you pay an affordable price. Oh. Call her quick to get a quote today. Like a good neighbor. I've been on that for a little bit. I'm sure 400 miles away.
I did a lot that have a first opportunity.
You can believe in a place like this?
Well, these teams each have won 5 Super Bowls, 55 rings. They're probably a little bit bigger now, but it's been a while. Super Bowl 21 for San Francisco, Super Bowl 30 for Dallas. That's 1994 and 1995. One of them could have an opportunity. Here we go. The championship game on the line in Philadelphia. Underway. Across the 15. Take a look at the next gen stats powered by AWS. Dak Prescott a couple of interceptions today.
Yeah, it's really when he's under pressure. For the entire season now, you see the 10 interceptions today. But only 14 points left. What that means is when you figure this out, quarterbacks in all these same situations while facing pressure, Dak Prescott is completing 14.7%. Fewer passes than what the baseline average would be. So he's clearly underperforming very quickly. And the few picks today has been huge.
Trey Greenlaw had a beat on it.
Wow, talking about a time graphic. You're going to see Greenlaw. He's just going to jump the stick route. I feel like Dak's a little late. He's not a real good window there. He got lucky there, and Trey Greenlaw moves it.
He had a beat on Ward, but could not snap it. It's third and long.
And that he has Gallup. He just throws this ball. The landmark for this ball needs to be inside the hash mark, the near hash mark. So he's running, and this ball takes a right attack towards the numbers. He's behind Travarius Ward. He just gives him a chance to run under it. He's got a shot.
Third down. Prescott in trouble. He is
This San Francisco defense has dominated pretty much this entire game, and in the drive they really needed, they came up huge there with that sack. They've got to get this ball punted quickly. They want to save their timeouts, try to make San Francisco run as many plays before the 2-minute warning. So they've got to get lined up And then they got to snap it. And we'll get back to that clock management here in a second, but just take a look at the front. They're going to start with Fred Warner on the top, so they're just going to make a 5 down. Well, now when he drops, it just becomes across the board win. It's not terrible protection. He's got nowhere to go with the ball, and watch this hustle by Ebucom to chase him down. And their leader, future head coach in this league somewhere, telling his defense, stay. He knows they're close.
Now it's on the Dallas defense. All 3 timeouts remaining in the 2-minute warning.
Right, because they're only 2:05, so most likely they're only going to get 1 play before the 2-minute warning. They needed to run the punt team. Once that ball was marked, kick it, and try to take their timeouts on the plus side of the 2-minute warning. In the event they can get the ball back as much time as they can. So that was not good clock management there at the end.
He's going to throw it. Over the middle, he's going to kill it. Right out for a first down, up across the 40.
Yeah, smart. Fox puts on the 2-minute warning no matter what. That's really smart.
And so the 49ers with the ball up by 7, trying to close out the Cowboys and head to the championship game. 2-1 for San
Oh, shit.
You tried to save a buck on it?
I got what I paid for. That's so smart.
Nah, you're still a genius. But there's a smarter way to save. Switch to Verizon. For a limited time, get Welcome Unlimited for just $25 a line.
$25?
And it's guaranteed for 3 years. Well, you didn't know. I think the bike's coming faster.
Now is the best time to switch to Verizon for just $25 a line, guaranteed for 3 years. The savings that last on the network you want. Verizon.
Invention is an act of determination to go where you couldn't before. Achieve goals once felt out of reach. That's why Honda engineers didn't just redesign the Pilot Trail Sport. They built the most off-road capable Honda SUV ever. The all-new Pilot Trail Sport, part of the Honda line of Inventions.
I get it. Commitment can be scary, but not when you're saving up to 15% with Subscribe and Save at Amazon. You get free repeat delivery on my favorite items. And if things don't work out, you can always cancel. Seriously, no one would judge you. Okay.
Learn all the ways to save with Amazon. Baby back.
This is for the real ones, the fans that live in it. This is the real ones. Reborn from the OGs. It's doing something I already know. This is Giants, USDA prime time football. Just ask these guys. You better recognize the real, accept no questions. We are sponsored by Verizon, the network you deserve, the savings that last.
I want to come out here, down there.
Going to the Super Bowl.
49ers by 7, and their football. 1:58 to go. Dallas has all 3 timeouts, but Kittle is like, it's like amazing. Look at it. He just did that to our sky. It's amazing. Do you think he's having a big day? 5 catches, 95 yards.
Hey.
But now it comes down to Dallas. So if Dallas stops here, use all the timeouts, they'll get the ball with 3.5 play. But essentially, 49ers first down will be the end.
Go back to that last first down they picked up on the pass play.
Great strategy, great use of the pocket and pass there. And one here goes to Mitchell. Pick it up. Mitchell. Much better than the Cowboys. Their first timeout. Championship weekend presented by Intuit TurboTax. Kicks off next Sunday. The NFC Championship on Fox at 3 Eastern, followed by the AFC Championship on CBS at 6:30 Eastern. So we will be in Philadelphia taking on the 1-0. And then the Bengals in Kansas City. Divisional weekend, the Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes hurt, somehow came back to the game with a high-performing they won. Eagles just destroyed the Giants last night. Jalen Hurts and company were the Bengals dismantled the Bills today. Impressive in every way, offensively and defensively. And ho-hum, they went to the Super Bowl and they're back in the title game. And they've beaten Kansas City 3 games in a row, by the way.
What a job by Zach Taylor. I mean, I'm not sure why he doesn't get more like national conversation about the job, the turnaround up in Cincinnati. But here we go. This is it right here. These is one first down and this thing's over.
Mitch looking for a seam. Elijah Mitchell, first down. He goes out of bounds. And the clock stopped at 1:47.
Yeah, he's got to stay in bounds. You see the sideline yelling at him. He's just got to give himself up. Just get past the first down, yard to gain, and then just slide. Just stay in bounds and keep that clock rolling. The game, in essence, is over. That's a big mistake. Even though they're able to get a fresh set of downs, got to stay in bounds there. It's going to make it a little more interesting than it maybe needed to be if you're San Francisco.
Still get it back. Albeit with no timeouts left at that point. So now it's Mitchell again running the cut. Maybe a yard. 1:41 to go. The Cowboys will call their second timeout. Well, if you're Kyle Shanahan, you're just going to run it, Joe.
Yeah, you're just going to run it. You know they got one more timeout remaining. You are going to milk this clock. And you don't pick up first down. Work the goal in these next 2 downs, of course. Get a first down, you take a knee, you go to the NFC Championship. In the event you do get stopped, you take all the time, take your remaining back timeout, set up your punt team, try to pivot and make Dak Prescott go the length of the field with no timeouts. With the season on the line.
Dallas, if they stop here right away, and then the next play is run, and they don't get a first down, around 40 seconds they give the ball back. Now, really, we get it back. Depends, and no timeouts left, but they still have a shot. Mitchell. And there's a tackle right away. Final timeout for Dallas, 1:37 left.
So there's the final timeout. So you just assume, unless San Francisco can pop this third and 8 run, take the entire play clock down, take a timeout. See if Dak Prescott's got a little magic left in it.
I mean, is it just me, or is it setting up exactly like the end of last year's offense? It's incredible.
Seems these matchups always come down to the end. That's why clock is keeping all their timeouts.
Lost into this ass keep.
Mitchell not going out of bounds. Saved Dallas would have been a timeout. Saved them 40 seconds. So
First things first, third down. Good enough to get a first down here. That's it.
Christian McCaffrey's back in the game. You got to assume it's a pretty high likelihood the ball either ends up in his hands or Deebo Samuel. One of them will be Christian in the backfield. You got to have it end up in his hands somehow.
Get it out to McCaffrey for a block from Myers. He's got the right away by J-Ron's first. The clock will run. But the Cowboys will get it back here.
Kyle Shanahan will stand right next to the official. Take this play clock all the way down. Every second in this game is critical. Take one of them 2 remaining timeouts and punt this ball back.
You know, it's so hard because Mitchell makes a great play and a great run and flying down. And, you know, he's trying to score, right? But the reality is that,
yeah, just right there. Once you do, you know where that yardstick is. You know where that first down line is. The second you're past it, You are sliding into second base, man, feet first. Get that knee down and get that clock moving.
So kind of what we said, Dallas, look, it's a tall task. They have no timeouts. They're going to have to go the length of the field in, 40-ish seconds.
And if you're Dallas, you got to have your best pass, your best punt rush. You got to try to force some pressure here. Maybe you get a deflection, maybe get a block. Force a bad punt, something. Field position where you want to try to get every yard you can before you get this ball back to Dak. They're coming in to time it. Oh, nice job there holding the count.
Wisnowski gets it away. Turpin, going to pass their catch at the 6. So it's 45 seconds left. No timeout to be a touchdown.
The entire goal here by San Francisco is make them run as many plays as you can. Tackle them in bounds. A jump play doesn't kill you because it takes so much time to jump right over to them to walk the ball. You cannot let them get out of bounds. Everything is between the numbers. They don't get out of bounds with 45 seconds left. You're looking at 2 or 3 inbound completions, and that's about all you got.
Getting the end zone, stays alive, and that ball is knocked down incomplete with 38 seconds left.
That's the Aaron Rodgers design kind of spin out to the boundary to try to give time for your receiver to get down the field. And it goes from almost taking a safety. You got lucky there. Eric Armstead, I think, pulled off a little bit. Trying to pull out the back of the stretch right now.
Prescott, far side, caught by Schultz, is going to get about 9 yards. He'll go out of bounds, it's not 33 seconds left.
At some point right now, Ben, with 33 seconds left, and you're still outside that number, you still have time to get down and clock it. They have to take a shot. If that means you try to get it around midfield, even if you can tackle it down, you run up, you spike it, give yourself a chance for the Hail Mary. Or this clock goes down the left, they've got to try to get a chunk play.
Down, it'll stop the clock at 27 seconds. No, they're going to wind the clock.
Yeah, you have to be going forward if you're contacting going out of bounds. You got to fight through that contact.
They're going to run the play instead of spiking it. Prescott being in trouble. Throws into traffic, incomplete with 10 seconds left.
So let's go back to the short catch where they wound the clock. When you go out of bounds, you have to be going forward if you are contacted by the defender. So you see how those shoulders kind of running sideways? Jameer Ward, he knows the rule. They coach that. You can clearly be physical into contact and get that official to stop the play. 10 seconds left.
Schultz out of bounds with 5 seconds left.
One more play before Hail Mary and that's the year. Yeah, I think it depends on how far off the corners are. You go back to a couple plays ago, they had with 30-plus seconds left, you can get tackled in bounds. They're saying you did catch this. I think they're going to review and determine that Schultz was down. Left. Let's take a look here. So I think he just kind of nonchalant. His left foot's down, his right foot's up. Is that right foot skin the ground?
Nope.
No.
It never got down.
He just kind of nonchalantly thought he had enough room and they're going to overturn that. Yeah, he's got Lynch there. He's saying, no. Not so fast.
49ers GM hoping to get back to the title game, third time in the last 4 years. And so they look at this Dalton Schultz catch. 15 yards is what you're talking about here. Let's see again. Catch.
Yeah, this is where, all right, so the ball's in his hands. Up right toe looks like it's off the ground.
Let's bring in Mike Brewer. Mike, is that enough of the first pitches into the effect, or do you think the foot's off the ground?
I think you have to look at total control. When does he get total control? You're looking at that back foot. That right foot, is it up off the ground? It really is. This is going to be an incomplete pass.
Yeah, you get the idea there. They're going to take a look. So, bottom line is, if this is incomplete, the ball goes back to the 24-yard line.
Yeah, this is a tall task. You're going to go pray for a miracle here. You can see a bunch of laterals try to keep this play alive. Pretty interesting formation here.
It's only have 1 foot in bounds. It's an incomplete pass.
Ball is reversed. The Cowboys come out with a last dash.
Yeah, so they have their right guard and tackle out here, their left guard and left tackle out here. It appears that Zeke's going to go to center. This looks like my 5 football team. Obviously, Mike McCarthy's been working on this end of the game scenario, and we'll see what he's got.
We're not going to make sure they have all their eggs in the same basket. And make sure there's no fans on the field for them.
Yeah, I think Denisha right now just wants a second to collect himself and just, how are we going to align? A, we got to get the right personnel on the field. Typically, they take off.